Greetings, Sonic Toast here. As I'm sure you know, the first trailer for Sonic 2 has recently premiered, so we're going to break it down to every nitty-gritty last detail we can possibly find. Toast! So first we have a city night with police cars giving chase while Sonic watches from atop a building. This is exactly how the game Sonic Adventure started. Sonic does his leg stretches like he does at the start of each level of Sonic Advance 2 and in Sonic Colors. He eats a chili dog, of course, his favorite food. In an attempt to thwart a robbery, an explosive falls down into a sewer, making bursts of water shoot the manhole covers into the air. This visual is quite similar to those from when Chaos attacks the city in Sonic Adventure. Tom and Sonic then have a conversation about pretending to be Batman. This is reminiscent of the Archie comics when Tails was sick, so Sonic writes a comic about himself as Batman to entertain him. Also in the Archie comics, there's an alternate dimension where Sonic is Batman. Also, in a Batman comic, the Dark Knight comes across Casinopolis from Sonic Adventure. Next we see Sonic goofing off doing skateboard tricks in the house. Is this a reference to Sonic skateboarding in City Escape and Sonic Generations? No. Is it a reference to Sonic competing in the Olympic skateboarding event in Tokyo 2020? No. Is it a reference to the Scrap Sonic Extreme skateboarding game? Definitely not. If you look closely, Sonic is using this skateboard from the promotional piece of artwork. This artwork being of course from Sonic Adventure. Let's also point out that he's wearing a toga, a lampshade, and a tie around his head, coming off as a literal party animal. He's also wearing rings on his ankle and wrist. We then see an egg ship launching to Earth from a satellite. This could be a reference to Robotnik's space satellite from the UK publication Sonic the Comic. Next we see Tom, Maddie, and Commander Walters along with Gun Soldiers. GUN, standing for Guardian Units of Nations, is a military type organization that was first introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. We then see a large tornado made of dark clouds and lightning. This is quite similar to the entrance to the Land of Darkness from the Sonic OVA. Next we have Sonic and Tom in the boat. Sonic name drops Oprah. Sonic's mind was probably blown when he saw the Jim Carrey episodes. Dr. Robotnik lands his egg ship and puts on his new red and black coat, making Agent Stone yell, from the counter of a coffee shop. From leaked set photos, we know the shop is called Mean Bean Coffee Shop, a reference to the video game Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. We can see the menu behind Stone saying stuff like Mean Brew, Mean House Blend, and the desk even has Scrabble letters that say Mean. Robotnik comes out of his egg ship surrounded by his egg drones from the first movie, along with new Badniks which resemble Buzz Bomber, a classic Badnik who first appeared in Sonic 1. Robotnik's new outfit has 4 yellow triangles, similar to his modern design which has 4 yellow squares, and his 06 design which has 4 yellow circles. Robotnik says, "Papa's got a brand new stash," referencing the 1965 James Brown song, "Papa's Got a Brand New Bag," but in a classic Robotnik fashion, he's quite proud of his mustache.
What's wrong with my mustache?
Robotnik introduces what he calls the source of ultimate power, that being a Chaos Emerald. There's some discussion online about whether this is the standard green Chaos Emerald, or if it is the Master Emerald. I guess we'll know when we see the movie. In this scene there's also a small waterfall in the corner that looks like classic Robotnik's head. In the next scene we see a recreation of the post-credits scene from the first movie where Tails arrives via Warp Ring. He's been redesigned to have lighter fur, a smaller head, more detailed shoes, and to be thinner overall, making him look more like modern Tails than classic Tails. Next we see Sonic and Tails in a red biplane. We of course know this as the Tornado, Sonic's plane from the video games. It has the classic star logo on the back, but instead of saying Sonic on the side, it says 761, which is of course a reference to the speed of sound through air, also known as a sonic boom. Sonic climbs to the top of the plane like he does in absolutely everything. Tails introduces himself as Tails. This is noteworthy because in many past continuities his name is Miles and Sonic gave him the nickname Tails.
I'll call you Tails.
While on the plane, Sonic says, "I have no idea," one of his lines from the first movie that has become somewhat iconic.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
The missile sequence feels similar to airplane levels from 3D Sonic games such as Sonic Unleashed and of course Sonic Adventure. We see Sonic holding tight onto the plane to not fall off. We've seen him do this many times, but this feels most reminiscent of the Sonic OVA when they flew into the Land of Darkness. Next, we see Sonic making his way through a hazardous ancient temple. This is reminiscent of the Lost World stage from Sonic Adventure. There are swinging spiked balls, which are common hazards in many Sonic games. We hear ring and spinning sound effects that almost sound straight out of the video games. We also see Robotnik avoiding a swinging hazard. We then see Maddie with her sister Rachel from the first movie. They're high-fiving. Looks like Rachel's getting married in this one. Can't wait to see Sonic crash that wedding. Sonic and Tails show up at a bar wearing winter attire. This feels similar to Sonic's disguise from Sonic the Comic, where he would dress as a penguin named Bob Beaky. We then see an ancient temple with what looks like the Master Emerald at the top beaming energy to the sky. This could be the Echidna Temple from Sonic Adventure or the Hidden Palace from Sonic & Knuckles. Next we see what appears to be Sonic running on water. He first did this in Sonic 3. Next we see Sonic snowboarding, another thing he first did in Sonic 3. The Badniks chasing him is reminiscent of the snowboarding stage from Sonic Adventure. Next we see Robotnik in his Eggmobile or Eggomatic. This one very accurately resembles his iconic vehicle. Robotnik shoots a missile at Sonic, which he catches and throws back. Sonic has used his enemy's own missiles against them many times in past media, but this specific scene is most reminiscent of episode 50 of Sonic X, where Sonic did the same thing to a gun beetle. Next we get our first official look at Knuckles. He catches Sonic as he spins at him. This is similar to when Sonic and Knuckles fought in episode 5 of Sonic X. Knuckles glows with red energy, kind of like he does in Sonic Adventure when he uses his maximum heat Knuckles attack. Knuckles is a little more muscular, kind of like he is in Sonic Boom, but it's not taken to an extreme here. Knuckles appears to be working for Robotnik. This is just like the storyline of Sonic 3, where Robotnik manipulates Knuckles into antagonizing Sonic by convincing him that Sonic is a villain. Alright friends, thanks for watching this trailer analysis and Easter egg hunt. Let us know in the comment section if I missed anything, and let us know how many times you had to change your underwear the first time you watched this amazing trailer. Toast!